Hey folks, this is Mike here for another NoScript video. Today we're going to do it on a game called Mr. Shifty. And of course, for those of you who may be new to the series and whatnot, this is basically a single take, unedited, unscripted. You know, we load up a game, record a video, and we do it live, basically. So, start off in the earlier level here. You know, something that I'm familiar with, and at the same time, it'll be a bit less hectic to show you what this game's all about. So yeah, very simple game. You have movement. You can see there's a little dot in front of me. That's where I teleport to. And beyond that, you have a melee attack and kind of a pick-up throw button. And that is all there is to it. It's a very simple game. And the mechanics work really well for what it is. They've gone for a very specific design, and they've done a fantastic job on it. So I'll let myself get shot here. So you can see, restarting is just as simple as that. One hit, you're dead. You have a bit of a saving grace. You might notice that I have a yellow bar there that's going up here and there. That's a bit of a charge meter, if you will. So the more killing I do consecutively, the higher that bar gets. And if it maxes out, I got myself a kind of an extra life, if you will. I think they call it a slow-mo meter in this game, because that's what it does. Once you got a full charge, it'll stay there, and if you get shot and you're gonna die, the game goes into super slow motion. It not kindly highlights the shot that was gonna kill you, and yeah, you've got a couple second or two maybe to get yourself out of trouble. Alright, let's see. That's pretty simple. So I've already done this part, so I already know. Whoops. Grab that again. Grab the Mega Plutonium. Get ourselves out of here. Hey, there's a bunch of guys here waiting to meet me. Let's try it again. So yeah, it's a really nice game. No, you cannot leave the area without actually defeating all these guys. Oh, you can see where I got screwed there. That's okay. Can I actually fight all of these guys? Nope, probably can't. Ugh. Okay, bad idea. I always wanted to actually try that though. I didn't think it was going to be possible, and indeed it wasn't, but it was worth a try though. And we've killed them all, because the next area is conveniently highlighted for you. So yeah, there's a lot of just scenarios that goes on. So you can kind of half predict what to do in a certain area. They try and set you up with certain things like this, so occasionally they'll rush you, occasionally you have kind of this pathing or this setup. Occasionally they'll be in rooms. It varies a lot from level to level, but there's just a lot of scenarios they can set up for you, which gives a lot of variety for what is effectively a really simple game. But I think the most important part here is they wanted to make something fun, and they absolutely nailed it. Everything about this is designed to be just nice, simple fun. Of course, that thing's a bomb. We'll just chill here while it does its thing. And yeah, there's also story, but the story, like the game, it's super quick, right? This is like the most amount of story you'll get. Hey, It's cheesy, it's really simple, and it works really well with the rest of the game. So yeah, it's... Honestly, I saw this at first. I wasn't convinced that it was maybe a game I would really enjoy. Like, it looked kind of neat, but it wasn't... When I first saw it, it was kind of one of these... I'm not sure if I'll put it on my wish list, right? It looked really neat, it was kind of a cool concept, but it didn't grab me enough for that. But then I got this through the Humble monthly bundle, and it's fantastic. I'm having a lot of fun with it. You know, I put in about half an hour here and there, so you know, within no time I should be actually finishing this game. And yeah, I think for something like Humble Bundle, you know, having a game subscription service is really good, because it allows me to try out stuff that, you know, kind of like this game, right? I was interested in it, not enough to actually get to put it on my wish list or pick it up right away. You know, it's kind of what winds up happening when you have a huge Steam backlog, after all. I'm sure some of you know that feeling. Ooh, rough. We both killed each other. Whatever. I'll just get him from that way. Also, yeah, kicking down a door. If there's someone behind it, we'll get them. But yeah, you know, having that kind of subscription service, I think, is a fantastic thing, especially for games like these, because a lot of them, not to say that there's too many indie games and things like that, or you know, small studio projects, but it can be a little bit tough to weed out the good ones and, you know, learn about some of these good ones, because a game like this, I've talked to, you know, a lot of people I know, and I'm the only person who's heard about it. You know, it's not something that you'll hear from the mainstream necessarily, or they'll pick up on the same way a huge, you know, Battlefield or Halo or whatever AAA game you want to name. You know, those things will get a lot more attention. People will tend to hear about them a lot more. So having a subscription service like this, well, shit, it's a great way for people to get their hands on a lot of potentially smaller games that otherwise they wouldn't have heard about or seen, which I think is a super cool thing. So yeah, I've been really happy about this one. I'm happy to have tried it out, because it's actually really fun. You know, it's a little silly, but I think they've nailed the essentials, which is making it fun. You know, it could be a little tough at times when you're trying to be a little too fancy, so let's just get through this area real quick without being too fancy. I do want to get them. They're all lined up, though. Yes! 3 of them. That's not bad. Oh, man. Never gets old. Trident's amazing for this. That was bad. I messed up. But I made it up. Alright. Clear out this room, and I think we'll call it a day after that. Yeah, if I have 1 or 2 complaints, right? As good as this game is, it's not quite perfect. I kind of wish some of the enemy colors would be a little bit more different. I'd say for the most part, they're different enough in that, like, the pink and the purple guys, you can tell the difference, because, well, these guys are really big and these guys not so much. By their shape, but I can see some people, especially people with colorblind stuff, the purple, the pink, the bluish purple might be a little bit difficult to differentiate, especially since the weapons are very different and the way you treat them is very different. You know, thankfully the other guys are yellow, so those yellow guys are not too difficult to look at. But some of the other enemies can be a little bit tough at times. Beyond that, it's locked 60 frames a second, I guess. So I don't think... Oh yeah, it keeps defaulting to 720. I don't think increasing the resolution actually does anything. But yeah, that's my only little complaint. I wish they had that in the game, because I know it could be a problem for some people. But having said that, it's really good though. I'd totally suggest it and give it a try. And with that said, this is Mike here, and we'll see you guys next time.